Well. Here we are. I wasn't gonna make a video today. Okay? It's late. What time is it? It's 9 p.m. I should be getting ready for bed. But no! I'm making a fucking video. And do you want to know why? Oh, God! I'll tell you why. Everybody has their pre-bedtime TikTok scroll. I was simply partaking in that. I stumbled across a TikTok describing something that made me so visibly angry. It made me want to rip my fucking balls off of my own body. I don't know. And this issue needs to be addressed right now. I will play the TikTok for you right now. We'll let it play through and we'll talk about it after, all right?
So you guys know that thing that you did with Sonic where we all just heckled the studio so much that they had to change the design of Sonic? We can do that with Chris Pratt as a voice actor. We can make them stop casting Chris Pratt. We can tell them that if Chris Pratt is casted as Garfield, we're not going to see Garfield. We can tell them that. A bunch of us can tell them that. And they'll stop casting Chris Pratt for voice roles. They'll start giving it to actual voice. And I'm not saying, I'll ruin Chris Pratt's career. But I'm saying I'm tired of seeing Chris Pratt as everything and as everybody. And personally, the Garfield movies are something I hold very near and dear to my heart. So hearing Chris Pratt's voice come out of Garfield's mouth makes me want to rip my scalp off. So if we could all just band together, just for like a hot second, and just tell movie studios, one more time, I'm not going to see it if it's like this. We're not doing this. That's bad. And Chris Pratt, dude, I know that you love money. Everybody loves money. Stop doing this to us. Stop it. Bro, take a break. Take a year off and just stop lending your voice to characters that don't sound like you and that you don't sound like. Please.
Okay. Let's talk about that, shall we? Sorry, I don't want to get too worked up just yet because the worst is yet to come. Okay? Just you wait. So I saw this and I immediately thought, he's lying. Chris Pratt as Garfield, that doesn't make any sense. Chris Pratt is this deadpan character, very limited reactions, not a whole lot of energy. He's very, oh, hey, John, what are you? We did do that with Sonic. We were able to be like, this is not the Sonic that we want to see. If this is what the Sonic looks like, we're not going to see the movie. Which, honestly, as someone who partook in that activity of being like, guys, we don't want to see this Sonic, I felt very empowered and very proud to have accomplished something like that. So with this Garfield thing, I know I'm just a humble YouTuber that has less subs than most other YouTubers out there, but if this even just gets one more person to convert to this side, I'll be so happy. I can die a happy man. Chris Pratt's not going to be Garfield. That doesn't make any sense. Well, I went and I watched the trailer. Let's go ahead and watch this trailer. I don't even want to relive this experience, okay? I don't even want to. I don't even want to click on the video for the sake of showing you guys. Let's just watch it. Let's just watch it.
Hi there, little buddy. You hungry, little guy? You want a little more?
Okay, up until this point, we are a minute into the trailer, and so far it seems like literally every other animated film trailer that I've ever seen, but I am invested. It seems like a really cool idea to sort of reboot the Garfield movies. Now, the Garfield movies are something that I held very near and dear to my heart. Like, I grew up watching those live action Garfield CDs. If you know what I'm talking about, you're a fucking real one, because I'm not sure how popular those actually were. The voice actor for the live-action Garfield movies was phenomenal. What's up, guys? It's Editing Abe. I just found out that Bill Murray, the Ghostbusters dude, the Groundhog Day dude, was the one who voiced Garfield in live-action movie. And I think it did a great job. I didn't explain to you why Chris Pratt was the wrong choice. I mean, I feel like you should know anyway, but I'm gonna explain it to you for the sake of the video. Chris Pratt, he's very high energy. His voice is very trebly. Garfield, look at the movies, okay? Bill Murray really applied himself for the role, and he really took a little bit of Garfield and put it inside of him. Not in a gay way. I only showed a little bit of the trailer because I do not want to get copyrighted again. I don't want to take any risks there. You can go watch the rest of the trailer for yourself. I'll link it in the description. Chris Pratt just sounds like Chris Pratt. He doesn't apply himself at all for the role. It's kind of freaked up. You can't just look at who's trending, who's cool, be like, fuck it, they can voice my character. You know, Chris Pratt voiced Mario. I'll let that slide. Mario's this Italian dude, but whatever. I'll let it slide. Chris Pratt, the Lego movie guy, I'll let it slide. That's cool. I think he did a good job with that role. And I also want to say that, like the TikTok dude said, Sean, he's a cool dude. Check him out. I'm not saying he's a bad actor or anything. I'm just saying this role is not right for him. Anyway, back to the video. This is sort of helping me relive those days. I feel very nostalgic. I feel like this is something that I would want to go see. I feel very at peace with myself. Let's keep watching.
And that's how I adopted John.
Sorry guys, I don't really know what came over me there. I kind of blacked out for the last 2 or 3 minutes or so I don't really remember what I just watched, so let's watch it one more time. Sorry, that's weird. That usually doesn't happen to me. Let's watch it one more time.
And that's how I adopted John.
Alright guys, so obviously this is just wrong. It's just wrong. Everything about it is wrong. The first guy in the TikTok that we watched, he said it makes him want to rip his scalp off. Okay? This makes me not want to only rip off my scalp. Here's what it makes me want to do. It makes me want to take my eyeballs out, set them on a table. Take my regular balls off, set them next to my eyeballs. Take my eyeballs, put them where my balls were. Take my balls, and put them where my eyeballs were. This is wrong. I think I said that already, but I feel the need to say it multiple times. This is wrong. Sony, man, what are you doing? I don't like using the R word that rhymes with big-hearted, but this almost makes me want to use it. I won't. Calling Sony for doing the shit that it does, the R word that rhymes with big-hearted, would be an insult to people who may be embracing that term. First, it was that whole Sonic debacle. Now we got this, okay? Are we even gonna talk about the Angry Birds movie? You gave them arms and legs, dude. The Angry Birds, that was something that could have stayed a game. You didn't have to go make a whole movie about it, alright? The whole thing about the Angry Birds is they're these little birds. They do sling out of a slingshot. And you gave them arms and legs. They're fucking birds. Oh my god, and Morbius? Don't even get me started. I didn't even see that movie, but I know the amount of hate that movie got. But I think I've talked enough shit. Let's talk about how Sony can fix this issue, shall we? The big suggestion that I saw in the comments section of that TikTok was Nick Offerman as Garfield. Fucking genius idea, okay? I'll come right out and say it. Nick Offerman would be the perfect Garfield. Casting Chris Pratt as Garfield, it would be like if you casted my grandma to be Peter Parker's new girlfriend in the next Spider-Man movie. Honestly, I would watch that over Chris Pratt. Nick Offerman was, if you don't know, he was the one who did Ron Swanson. He was in The Last of Us. He's a really great actor, and I'm sure that he would be perfect for the Garfield movie. Because in the current state that it's in, I will genuinely not go see the Garfield movie if Chris Pratt is the voice actor, because I feel like that would completely ruin Garfield as I see him. If Nick Offerman or literally anybody else was Garfield in the next Garfield movie, I would go watch it, because honestly that preview was very intriguing and it seems like the kind of thing that I would want to see, because I do enjoy watching those silly goofy little animated movies. Anyways, there was another thing I wanted to touch on. I was gonna make my 100 subscriber special, but you guys you couldn't give me enough time, okay? I'm already at 195 last I checked. I literally gained 95 subscribers in the time it took me to go from one video to the next. Now I'm gonna have to do a 200 subscriber special, but by the time I finish that, I'm gonna be at 1,000. So maybe I should just fucking put out my 1,000 subscriber special now or something. Anyway, guys, I did want to play you guys a song. Is that cool? I can? Okay, sweet. Oh, Chris Pratt. Don't be Garfield. Don't be Garfield. Please, no. That was my song. Thank you. Go follow Sean or whatever. Go like this video, save it, repost it, get the word out, post on your story, all of this. Chris Pratt cannot be Garfield. See y'all in the next video.